Welcome, friends, to another exciting episode of A VGM Journey. And I'm your host, The Messenger. The track that we're playing in today's show is Nice Day from the game Spindizzy 2, and it was composed by Toshiya, Yamanaka, and Tetsuya Nakano. Got a lot of fun tracks for you guys this week, and let's not waste any time. Let's get into something pretty rockin'. This track is from Battletoads, specifically the newest one, the brand new one that just came out about a month ago. The track is Porkshank, and it was composed by David Housden. That fun rockin' track you just heard, that was Porkshank from the game Battletoads, and it was composed by David Housden. This new Battletoads game, it has been really surprising, and it kind of fell in the classic don't judge a book by its cover type of deal, because leading up to the release of the game, I just didn't think the game really looked all that fun, and having Xbox Game Pass allowed me to try out the game, and I was pleasantly surprised. It's a lot of fun. And this soundtrack kicks ass, too. And this specific track actually plays pretty early on. It's the theme for the very first boss of the game. And I could have played some of these other tracks that were throwbacks to classic David Wise Battletoads tracks, but This track here, it's a nice original one. I would definitely say it totally fits Battletoads. So if you're kind of iffy on the game, I will definitely say you should definitely try it out. This next track is actually from a really popular game these days. It's called Everybody Falls, and it is the theme to the game Fall Guys. And it was composed by Jukio, Kallio, and Daniel Hagstrom. That fun track you just heard, that was Everybody Falls from the game Fall Guys, and it was composed by Jukio Kallio and Daniel Hagstrom. Or maybe it's pronounced Hagstrom. I will admit that I have very little experience with the game, but I will say it's definitely pretty fun. And I know that these battle royale type games are not everyone's cup of tea. It's really not my kind of cup of tea either, but there's something pretty charming about this game. And if you're not familiar at all with Fall Guys, pretty much what it is it's like the show Wipeout, but it's a battle royale type of deal where you want to be the last person standing. And you go through all these different obstacles, and it's like randomly picked out. You're usually going against, I want to say like 50 other people or something like that, and it's just dumb fun. And the soundtrack is surprisingly good, which I know it's a bit unfair to say, but I just wasn't expecting it to be so good, especially this track. I definitely get a Splatoon type of vibe from it. I would say if Splatoon was a lot more fun sounding, even though it is really fun sounding, I think this kind of brings it up just a notch. This next track will definitely bring back some fun memories for a lot of people. And it is the bowling theme from Wii Sports, and it was composed by Kazumi Totaka. That very nostalgic track that you just heard, that was Bowling from the game Wii Sports, and it was composed by Kazumi Totaka. This really brings me back to Christmas of 2006. I was just a young boy, and I really wanted a Wii, and when I opened up that present, and it was a Wii, I was so excited. Got a handful of games, like Wii Sports, of course, because it was included with Wii's at the time, and there was Excite Truck and Rayman Raving Rabbids. It was a good time, and we played a lot of Wii Sports bowling, just like a lot of other people have done at that time. It was pretty much one of the very few games I've convinced my mom to play, and she's really not a gamer at all. And this track, it's just so chill, and it instantly brings you back to a much happier time. I mean, I'm not saying now is not happy, but when you think of Christmas '06 as a gamer, I think it definitely was a really good time. I could definitely hear that announcer too. He's like, nice throw. I think it was almost as good as real bowling, maybe even better. And playing some of the other cool little modes was awesome too. So I forgot what the name of it was, but there was a mode where you try to get as high of a score as you can, and like there's more and more pins set up. I want to say it's called like 100 pins or something like that. That mode was pretty cool. I know that Ed Wilson of the VG Embassy, he can definitely tell me what that was. He knows what's up. But in all seriousness, you know what is up? This next track. I'm bringing something from Ys 3, Wanderers from Ys. It's Heated Battle, and this was composed by Noriyuki Iwadare. That track that you just listened to, that was Heated Battle from the game Ys 3 Wanderers from Ys, and it was composed by Noriyuki Iwadare. And that's going to just about do it for the show this week. If you like what you've been listening to, definitely recommend to your friends and have them check it out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, whatever podcatching service that you can think of. I'm pretty sure I'm on there. And you could also email the show at vgmjourney@yahoo.com and check us out on Twitter at vgmjourney. We're going to play out with one more awesome track. It's called I Am Impact from the game Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, and it was composed by a handful of composers. We got Shigeru, Araki, Yusuke Kato, Saiko Miki, and Yasumasa Kitagawa. Have a good week, everyone.